morning has broken, my windows are open, wanna feel the wind.
Hey, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Kristin, my husband is Ryan, and we have 10 kids. Today, I thought we'd take you along for a little project that we're doing. We are doing a circular patio. If you've been following us for long, you know that we just recently had a hell and windstorm that was crazy. We got a lot of damage at our house, and our trampoline hit our deck house and our roof, and ended up on the other side, back side of our house, in our neighbor's property. So the circular place where our trampoline was, we are now going to use for a circular patio with a fire pit and chairs surrounding, and then we'll hang lights above in the trees, and I think it'll be pretty dreamy and cool. Thought I'd take you along on this project just to give you an idea. I priced it for concrete pad this size, it would have been $4,000. Then plus the chairs and fire pit. For pavers, it would have been over $6,000. And we got the rock that we're using for $500. We'll give you the price for everything included in this as we go, so you can see how low cost you could do a patio for if this is something you want to do. So here is where our trampoline was. This is what got us to thinking we should just turn it into a patio. So we are working on preparing the spot for that now. Here are the supplies we got. We got this weed barrier that we're going to put down first that will hopefully stop weeds from coming up. We got spray paint and string that we're going to use to mark our circle, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. Here is a bunch of rock that we picked up from Home Depot. Here is the fire pit we got, and I got 12 chairs because that would be ideal for our family size. We'll see if it fits that many well once we get it all set up. Right now the boys are just filling in holes and we're trying to figure out where we want our center. Now we are measuring 9.5 foot. We've got a screwdriver stuck in the ground and a string attached to that. And then we measured out 9.5 foot, and we're just seeing what our circle would look like to see if we want to make any adjustments. Okay, I think that is pretty good, but maybe needs to come towards me a little bit, like right in front of that little grass patch towards me. Now we're just going to take the ground down a little over on the left side and get it a little bit more level. Okay, now we got us a nice level as possible pad, and now we are going to spray paint our circle. All right, boys, that looks really good there. Now we are going to put down this weed barrier liner. It should keep weeds, or ideally, from growing up through the rock. We have stakes that we're going to stake it down. It's 4 foot wide, so we're going to do 20 foot by 4 foot pieces and overlap. We've got lots of good helpers here. It is a very windy day, bad day for the project, but we're just wanting to get it done. I got some ladies holding down these pieces for us. It is so windy. And then we recruited a crew. This is when you're glad you have a big family. I suggest if there's only 1 or 2 of you doing this to not do this on a windy day. It's 15 mile per hour wind here today. Okay, Juby, we need it to go over that. So, yeah, probably about. I would say right there.
Right there? Okay.
I love how it's like at the start, you wouldn't expect it.
We need to check on the 2-inch still.
Like a little bit.
We need like a little bit more.
Yeah, go more that way. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Lord, I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together?
Now they're staking in our edging, which is just like garden edging that I got off of Amazon. That way we'll have a barrier and won't have rocks spilling over. Okay, we about got this circle done. And then we will be ready for rocks, which will probably be later today or tomorrow. Now we are putting out the rock. Lots of bags, 94 bags of rock. Manning, our oldest son, does the heavy lifting. Our next oldest son who's helping is Rhythm, and he has Marfan syndrome and an aortic aneurysm and could not lift over 30 pounds for the rest of his life, but he really, really likes to work. If you ask him what he likes to do, he says, I enjoy working. So this is a good project that he can help on without doing the heavy lifting. It would be ideal to have the rake here, but our rake broke a few minutes ago. Okay, Rhythm is still spreading rock, but we are getting there. And Manning is using an X-Acto knife and going around and cutting the excess of that liner on the outside of the barrier. That is looking so good. I love it. Okay, I love it. It looks awesome. It only took about 5 hours total to do what we've done thus far. Now all we have to do is put the fire pit together and hang lights, which we will probably do tomorrow. Okay, it is a couple days later and we have everything done, including the fire pit in now. And now we're getting ready to hang solar lights. They're pretty awesome. It just has a little mini solar panel. That way we don't have to have a cord that runs out here from electricity. We also have solar lights on our house and they do work really well. So that is the solar panel. And then there's what the lights look like. To hang the lights, we're just screwing these little hooks into the trees. Okay, project complete. I'll give you a breakdown of the cost for everything here. And now tonight we're we're gonna enjoy this new fire pit by doing s'mores with our big family of 12. Thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed this project with our big family. Hope you're doing well, and we'll see you next time.